look, if we could improve this, that'd be great.
Yep.
But in all honesty, it's pretty solid. I mean, it goes down in the backswing. Whoops. So the head goes forward and down. So then it has to react and go from there. Just play Mr. Squiggly for a little bit. Oops. So from my aspect, we're gonna wipe that out for a second. We're gonna watch this head of yours and what it does and how it does it. Goes down and forwards.
Yeah.
Now it's not much, but it's enough to get it out of the hosel, number one. And it's enough. Then you've got to react to that and get out of the way of that somehow. Okay, and you do a pretty good job each time. If we're talking about footwork and using the ground properly, that heals well off the ground a bit early.
Yeah.
And the fact is that the knee's going forward rather than going across.
Yeah.
And we actually want to try and push against the ground a little bit more than what you are right now. Using those ground forces a little bit more, and then you won't spin out of it, so you won't clear those hips quite as quickly. And that's a little bit of the inconsistent motion there. You know, all in all, it's pretty damn good. You'll be able to play consistent golf just by practicing.
I figure that's what I need to do.
But in all honesty, you know, we could get you a little bit more power. You probably couldn't handle the power at this point in time if we created more speed. We're talking rotational force. We probably really couldn't handle it because we're just not strong enough through that scapular region just to try and hold that rotational force pulling you that way.
Yes.
Okay, so it sort of started this way.
Yeah.
And it's really not doing too much. And their arms flail around a little bit. But if we can get you to push against the ground a little bit more, that'd be awesome. What's this side do? We already know it's going to move. How much does it move? What does it do? We can see it goes down. So, impact alignments there are pretty damn good. There's not a great deal going wrong there. You just tidy up using your feet a little bit better, which therefore quietens the bottom half down a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you don't clear out too early.
Yeah.
And away we go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give you a couple of little things to help you with that, obviously. We don't want you to not use your feet at all. We're actually going to be pushing against the ground quite nicely. But at this point in time, you can see that there's a little bit of a disconnect because you can see your right heel coming off the ground at the same time too through impact on that left-hand screen.
Yep.
And move around a little bit. Ideally, we'd probably like to see it post up against and rotate around it if we can. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't, but does that make sense?
Yep.